Hey everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So, we've done every Taylor Swift album, picking your favorite song from each album, up until we did Lover last, right?
I believe so.
So now it's time for folklore.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we got a new setup.
Yeah.
Actually, the camera just turned around.
Yeah, we're using the laptop camera.
There we are.
Had a difficult time on my phone.
Hopefully the sound picks up and everything. I didn't even think about that.
I did a
test. You test. All right.
I'm like,
Good
hello.
director. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Folklore. There are 16 songs. So I ran with them together, put them in here on the bracket, and we're going to go through them. On a personal note, because I always like to share what my thoughts are on each CD, this is when I gave up on Taylor Swift. I was over Taylor Swift at this point. I've been a huge fan from Red up until Lover. And Lover I thought was alright. It had the songs that's on there I like are really good. The rest of them are just kind of eh. This was the first album I'm just like, ugh. And don't get me wrong, I think lyrically and the way she writes, I think it's brilliant. I think she's one of the best writers working today. Musically, it sucks. I don't get into folk music. I don't get into the whole let's pretend like she's fucking Bob Dylan or something on the piano, just randomly throwing words together. It's just I don't like it. I don't like it. I want my pop star back. So anyways, on this album, there's only maybe a couple songs I actually liked, and I'm gonna be very generous by saying like, because it was just like all right. So here what the matchups are. We got Cardigan versus Seven, Invisible Strings versus The Last Great American Dynasty, August versus The One, Epiphany versus The Tears Ricochet, Exile versus Peace, Illicit Affairs versus Mad Woman, Betty versus Peace, and Hoax versus Mirrorball. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know any of these songs just by word. I know if I heard it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that song. But as far as like by title, I know maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, I know like a few.
Alright, so here we are. Round 1. We have Cardigan versus Seven. Cardigan. That seems like an easy gimme. Invisible String versus The Last Great American Dynasty.
What was it?
Invisible String versus The Last Great American Dynasty.
The last American Dynasty?
Dynasty, yep. I'm just going to write the Great American Dynasty. Alright, August versus the first. Or sorry, August versus the one.
Let's say August.
Actually, we'll went the one on that one. Epiphany versus My Tears Ricochet.
My Tears.
See, I have a feeling just by your reactions on some of these that you don't remember what the titles are either. That's how forgettable everything she's done since fucking Lover has been. Maybe whichever one has, I don't know what this song's even called, where she's like, it's me, hey, it's me, or hi, it's whatever song that
Andy,
is. I guess I like that.
Hero.
Yeah. Maybe that album, whatever album that was.
I think
that was alright.
Midnight. I think. Or is it? Or more, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll get to it eventually. Exile versus Peace.
Exile.
You
make fun of that one a lot.
That's the one I make fun of? Which one's that one?
Because that guy, like, deep voice.
Oh, yeah, he sucks. Illicit Affairs versus Mad Woman.
Illicit Affairs. I don't really care for Mad Woman.
She's a mad woman. Betty versus Peace.
Betty.
And then Hoax versus Mirrorball.
Mirrorball.
Alright, so here we are. Quarterfinals. Cardigan versus The Great American Dynasty. August versus My Tears Ricochet. Exile versus Illicit Affairs. And Betty versus Mirrorball. What we got? Oh, God.
Cardigan.
So Cardigan versus The Great American Dynasty. Cardigan. Actually, I went My Great American Dynasty on that one. Or The Last Great American Dynasty. And not even because I like the song better. I just remember how that song goes is why I picked it. August versus My Tears Ricochet.
August.
In fact, there's only like a handful of songs like I remembered, so I just basically when I did my bracket, it was just based on what sounded cooler. Exile versus Illicit Affairs.
Exile.
I went my Tears Ricochet, by the way. Betty versus Mirrorball.
Betty.
All right, so now we're in the final four. Cardigan versus August, and Exile versus Betty. So Cardigan versus August.
Cardigan.
And Exile versus Betty.
Betty.
All right, so it comes down to the last two. And here we go. It's Cardigan. It's Betty. Cardigan versus Betty. Which one are you picking?
Cardigan.
Cardigan is the #1 song on Folklore.
Yeah.
I personally went Betty, just because I like the lyrics of that. I think that's the only song I really liked on that one. And then the other one, I guess, would have been...
Mine's Cardigan, Great American Dynasty, Betty.
I mean, I'm sure if I listened to it right now, I'd be like, oh yeah, this song's alright, but I'm being generous. 2 songs are okay, and then I like Betty. And I don't even like the song of Betty, I just like the lyrics of Betty. The rest of it's just... take Taylor Swift's piano away from her. Seriously, I don't want to hear any more fucking piano riffs. I don't want to hear her just talking her songs. Just go back to singing your pop stuff. It's great. I don't need serious indie artist Taylor Swift. I want this pop country Taylor. Do it. Alright, that's all I got.
Yeah,
so go ahead and do your outro.
So that's it for this video. Next will be Evermore. And yeah, and that's it for this
Quote
video.
the Raven, Evermore. No.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell notification. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye!